In a world spinning at high speed, where every notification, email, deadline, and headline pours in like a waterfall, slowing down has become almost a luxury. People race to achieve more, faster, to avoid being left behind. But the faster we run, the more we lose ourselves. When life is reduced to checkpoints to be ticked off, when each day is torn off the calendar in a hurry, we forget that life is not only a race, but also a journey of experience, understanding, and growth. Slowing down is not falling behind. It's how you take back ownership of your time and your mind. And only when we slow down can we live deeper, touching the core of happiness and meaning. The Stoics spoke about this thousands of years ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Let each of your actions be like a solid stone, unmoved, calm before the waves." That is the spirit of slowing down, refusing to be swept away by emotional storms, refusing to be controlled by what lies outside your control. When you slow down, you see what you're thinking and feeling. You see more clearly what matters. You learn to stand in the storm without letting the storm inside you. Slowing down doesn't mean procrastination or laziness. It means choosing quality over quantity, awareness over autopilot. When you eat a meal, instead of scrolling your phone, you taste the sweetness, the salt, the warmth, the aroma, a simple act of gratitude. When you talk with someone, instead of thinking of your next reply, you truly listen, to understand rather than just react. When you work, instead of hopping from task to task, you focus on one thing and complete it with care. Those small moments are the bricks of a deeper life. What does it mean to live deeper? It means looking into the core of yourself, into the values you pursue. It means daring to ask, does this truly matter to me? Does this fit with my principles? The Stoics teach that true freedom is inner freedom, the freedom to choose your attitude toward every event. When you live deeper, you're no longer drawn to the surface. Likes, fleeting attention, surface achievements. You care about what endures: character, knowledge, kindness, peace. You see that great joy doesn't come from accumulating more, but from living true to what you hold dear. A slower pace opens space to practice these values. It gives you the gap between stimulus and response, what Epictetus called the heart of self-mastery. When criticized, you don't lash back immediately. You breathe, observe, then respond as you choose. When facing difficulty, you don't panic. You remind yourself this is a chance to train patience. Those pauses are where you shape who you are. Each time you pause, you live more deeply, with awareness and intention. In the digital world, slowing down and living deeply are even more vital. We're surrounded by notifications designed to steal our attention. Each time you stop, breathe, switch off the phone, walk outside, journal, or meditate, you're reclaiming a piece of yourself. You slow down to hear your inner voice, to see what your thoughts really are, to tell real needs from false ones. You live deeper so that relationships are no longer just likes, but real presence, honest conversations, hugs, and eye contact. You don't have to quit everything to slow down. Start with very small actions. Eat slowly, speak slowly, breathe slowly, walk slowly. Ask before you say yes. Is this truly necessary? Spend a few minutes each day without devices, just sitting still. Once a week, give yourself a purposeless walk just to observe and reflect. Gradually, you'll find your mind clearer, your decisions sharper, your energy less scattered. Slowing down doesn't cost you opportunities. It helps you recognize the ones that truly matter. Living deeper doesn't take away joy. It helps you enjoy purer, lasting joy. The Stoics knew life is short. That's why each moment should be lived with attention and virtue. They didn't rush, but they didn't delay either. They acted with purpose, without obsession over outcomes. That's our lesson today. Slow down so every step is steady. Live deeply so every step is meaningful. Imagine a day lived slowly and deeply. In the morning, instead of reaching for your phone, you breathe deeply, hear the birds, sip your tea, write a few lines of gratitude. At work, you pick the 3 most important tasks and give them full focus. At lunch, you put your phone down, chew slowly, talk with a colleague. When difficulty arises, you pause, breathe, ask yourself, how can I respond so I won't regret it? In the evening, you take a light walk, write in your journal what you learned. Such a day may not be flashy, but it leaves you with peace, clarity, and inner strength. On this journey, what matters is not instant perfection, but awareness and persistence. Some days you'll still get swept up. That's okay. Each time you notice you're rushing, you have another chance to slow down. Each time you see you're living superficially, you have another chance to live deeper. Step by step, you build a different life. A life where you don't just exist, but truly show up, truly love, truly grow. And in the end, slow down to live deeper is not a catchy slogan, but a brave choice. It asks you to pause when others run, to listen when others are noisy, to look inward when others look outward. But that courage brings the greatest reward, a free soul, a meaningful life. In a world full of noise, you become the one who hears your own sound. In a world of haste, you become the one who savors each breath. In a shallow world, you become the one who lives deeply. That's the path the Stoics and every true humanistic philosophy point to. And it's the gift you can give yourself, the right to slow down, the right to live deeper, so that each day you wake up not to race, but to live, not to tick off another box, but to touch each moment, each person, each value fully.